Hey everyone, what I've got here is an Xbox One controller, but this package was designed for Windows. In the box, you not only get the controller and the manuals, you get this long Xbox branded cable. It's about 2 meters or so. It's a very long cable. It's quite well made. And micro B there, type A there. And what this helps you do, well, it helps you do a few things. It allows you to connect to your computer in a few different ways. If I push the button here, I am connecting, but right now I am connecting via Bluetooth because I have batteries in. And you can still use this. You can connect to an Xbox, you can connect to an Apple computer, to an Android tablet, to an iOS device. You can connect to an Android device, anything really. But I think a lot of people would maybe buy this to connect via a Windows computer or a Windows laptop. So one of the benefits of this cable is that if I connect this here, the micro B connection, I really do wish to use a type C connection, but there we go. A lot of companies are still sticking with micro B. If I plug it into my USB hub here, and get my head out of the way, you can see that I'm connected. And there's nothing really to say. Windows will detect it now, and it will do everything that you want it to do. It's a very quick and easy way to game through your Windows computer just by using this cable. It means that you don't have to worry about batteries. Now, of course, you can buy rechargeable packs for the Xbox, put them in the back there. But there's a few reasons to actually use the cable. One being that if you check the Microsoft website about this, now you can get the wireless adapter, right? That's like another £10, $15, whatever you are. Some packages do come with the wireless controller and the adapter. Now, the adapter, in hindsight, it would have been handy to have. The wireless adapter means that you don't have to use Bluetooth. It will, of course, use a USB port. But one of the reasons to use a wireless adapter is that it allows you to transfer audio as well. So in addition to having the game controller, you can connect via the wireless adapter and you can get audio through controller. And what that is referring to is the 3.5mm headphone jack down the bottom. You can plug in, I'll give you the headset I use a lot. I can plug in my headset with the mic down the bottom here, and it will be detected through the controller. It will detect it. The audio will start going through that. Now, for some of you, that might be a better solution. It gives you a few different options. So if you're gaming through your laptop, you can do Bluetooth and you can just do your headset directly to your laptop, or you can do it wirelessly through your headset. Alternatively, you can connect this via the cable and then just plug in your headphone to here, and the audio will go through your headset. If you use the wireless adapter, then you can remove this cable and you can just connect directly here. And of course, you will still need batteries in here to work, but yeah, it does work quite well. Now, if I get this on. Now, I'll just, it's kind of obvious to say that, if I can get this out, it's kind of obvious to say that the Xbox One controller is a fantastic controller. I think if you look at all, the good controllers out in the market today, they're all kind of converging and starting to look like each other a little bit. I know that the PlayStation 4 controllers are a little bit smaller, but really, I still think this is one of the best controllers. The Switch Pro controller is fantastic. It's an improved version of the Wii U Pro controller. I did like this initially, but the buttons being down there always annoyed me. I prefer the layout of the buttons up here. That's, the Switch Pro has kind of copied the Xbox One there. But, as far as comfort here, you can argue which one is better here, but I definitely think that whenever you're talking about the best controllers in the market, the Xbox One controller is going to be there, and it's going to be top 3, if not the top 1 for a lot of people. But I do think when it comes to gaming on your PC, gaming on a laptop, I think that this is probably one of the best options out there. Now, I know you can buy a lot of dedicated game controllers. A lot of them are cheaper as well, but this is quite versatile. You can use this with your Xbox. It's just a great little controller to use. But what makes this so much better to use with a Windows computer is, well, one is this cable. This cable allows you to connect. It saves you well, can save you a lot of times, because if your batteries run out and you don't have any there, you can just plug in the cable, so that's good. But also, this bar will load up the Windows game bar, so there's a lot of other options there as well. So rather than just talk about that, I'll bring over my laptop and I'll show you me using this with the cable and with the batteries, and I'll just demonstrate how this actually works in practice. So I've turned down my lights a little bit just so that you can see the screen a little bit better. And you can see that it's not a solid white light here because it's not connected to anything. It's just flashing. It's trying to find something to connect to. But what you need to do is push the Bluetooth button. It will start flashing quicker. And then you can add a Bluetooth device. Now here you've got a few different options. But the two options that you would really use here are Bluetooth, which is what I'll be using here right now because I'm using batteries. But if I wanted to connect via the wireless adapter, I would use this bottom option. But it's trying to connect to my computer now. I'll start looking for it, and then you can see it there. Xbox wireless controller. That's it. Now you can run into problems sometimes where when you try to connect again, if you run into any problems, it might say paired there, but it's not connected. You can double click to connect. But if you're having any problems, just remove it and then just log in again. What I'm going to do at this point, if I can do it, is switch on Modern Warfare. So Modern Warfare has loaded, and at this point, this is just like playing on an Xbox. No difference, all the buttons will work the same. Got the same options there. Go to options there, and of course I can change it, keyboard to mouse. You can select controller. Everything works like it should. And it works really well, it's a really fun game to play. Now, as I was saying earlier, one of the limitations of using Bluetooth when you're gaming on the laptop or your Windows PC is that you can connect a headset, but nothing happens. The audio is still going through the laptop, so that is something to bear in mind. But what I'll do now is take the batteries off and I'll connect with the cable. So I have connected with the cable, and you probably saw there, nothing to install, no drivers, nothing. When this is connected, and I'll show you this again, when this is connected, you can see there it's saying connect, switch to keyboard and mouse, but connect that, light goes on, good to go. And again, it's important for me to stress that, yes, you can use batteries, and I have been using it with Bluetooth, but if your batteries run out, or if you just, want to connect via the cable, I don't know. It's very simple. You don't have to mess about with drivers. You don't have to go through that Bluetooth installation process. It just works. It's plug and play. But as I was saying before, if I can find the cable here, you should be able to hear the audio coming from the laptop. And put the audio up a little bit. Now the audio is coming from the headphones, and that's pretty good. Now, don't get me wrong, if you are playing on a laptop, it's just as easy to plug in your headphones there. It's not a major problem. But what if you're playing on your PC? What if your laptop is connected to your television, via HDMI, and you're sitting on the couch 5-6 feet away? Maybe that's where you want to use the wireless adapter. I don't know, but you've got a lot of options. That's the thing. You've got a lot of options with this. It's a very flexible little setup that we've got here. Now, what I'll quickly do is put on a game, and I'll just show you how this actually works in practice. It's a very, very comfortable controller. At the end of the day, this is just an Xbox controller. And what I've found is that when I'm actually playing with this, controller, there's no difference between playing on an Xbox and playing on this laptop. Absolutely no difference at all. It's really, really good. So I'm just loading up a match now. In the background here, this game is running at 60 frames per second, but I'm recording at 30 frames per second. You might notice it's a little bit noisier. That's because I had to connect via the mains. It was a little bit jumpy when I was just connected via the battery. I'm also connected via the cable here rather than Bluetooth. And I think the cable is how a lot of people would actually use this. I think that the cable is a very practical way of using this controller. Now, Great start, as always. Now, I did die there, and I'll probably die again. There was someone there. I did die there, and I'm sure I'll die again because it's hard to play this game at this bizarre angle and get kills. But what I will say is that generally I play on the PlayStation 4. I've got Modern Warfare 4 for the PlayStation 4, and the first couple of games I was finding the controller a little bit hard to use, and it's not because I've not used Xbox controller before. It's just because I'd been playing with the PlayStation 4 controller that day. But the more I play with this, the better I'm getting at it. It takes a while, just like any controller. It takes a while to familiarise yourself with it. Certainly when you've been playing a game a lot. I was playing Modern Warfare every day with the PS4 controller. Come on. Oh, he's above. He's above. Oh, someone killed him. I was playing with the PlayStation 4 controller a lot, so switching from the PlayStation 4 controller and then a few hours later playing with this, it was a little bit difficult at first, but now I've been performing a lot better. What's going on there? Oh, okay. I've been performing a lot better with this, and yeah, overall, I'm really, really happy with it. Obviously, as a PC user, there's a lot of different things a lot of different controllers that are available to you. You're spoiled for choice, really. You can pretty much connect any controller to a PC. But I do think that this is one of the better options out there, without doubt. I hope you've all enjoyed this look at the Xbox One controller with the Windows cable. Yes, I wasn't playing very good there. In my defence, the screen was low down and I was talking a lot whilst playing Modern Warfare, which is not the easiest. But I will say that after using this for around a week, and I've been using this every single day, I will say that this is a fantastic controller. It's absolutely fantastic. I really do love it. Now, one thing I don't like, and the main thing I don't like, is the fact that I need batteries at all. That's one thing I've never liked about Xbox controllers. I've always liked the controller, but I've never liked the fact that you need to use batteries or a rechargeable battery pack. It's not a deal breaker, but coming from the PlayStation world, I was used to just sticking in a cable and just charging it up. But if I buy a rechargeable pack for this, that kind of removes that problem. I will say though, coming from a PlayStation 4 controller, I was playing Modern Warfare every single day in the PlayStation 4, and for the first day that I transitioned from playing with this controller to that controller, obviously this controller is a little bit bigger, and for about 5 or 6 games or so, I was finding it difficult. I wasn't really playing that well, but it's kind of swung the other way now. I find myself playing better with this controller. It's just really comfortable in the hand. It's, a modern controller, and it's got everything that you need. You've got your headphone jack down the bottom, which of course you can connect via the wireless adapter or via the cable, and you can connect directly to your computer. But you've got all the buttons that you need. You don't really have to use your mouse. You don't have to use your trackpad in your laptop or your PC if this is connected. It just works like an Xbox. Overall, I am very, very happy with it. But I will say that this video was not about me saying that this is the best controller on the market. If you have a PlayStation 4, if you have a Nintendo Switch Pro controller, I would say that one of the easiest things to do is to just buy a wireless adapter or a driver or something, an application, and just connect this via your computer that way, and it saves you from going out and buying another controller. I'm sure for a lot of people that is the simplest thing to do, and that's what I used to do with the PlayStation 4. I used to use an application and connected it via Bluetooth or via USB. But I would say, if you're a PC gamer or a Mac gamer, you like to play on your computer, you've got all your official console controllers, which you can connect using an adapter or a cable or Bluetooth or something. But there's also hundreds of third-party controllers out there, so you really are spoiled for choice. But if you're on Windows especially, Windows make Xbox, Microsoft makes Windows, Microsoft makes Xbox, and it's because of that the integration is so good. You push the Xbox button, it loads up the Xbox bar. That's really useful. But just everything, the cable is worth having. It really is worth having. And sometimes this controller is cheaper with the cable than it is without. But when you connect it up via the cable, it just connects. Windows recognizes it instantly. There's no drivers to install. There's nothing to set up. It just works. And then you can connect your headphones and all that as well. You don't have to use batteries as well. And I think, especially if you're on a laptop, the cable is something that I think will be a very attractive option. So I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Xbox controller. I'm sure you're all aware that the Xbox controller exists, but there might be some of you out there that don't realize that you can buy it with this cable that really does improve the integration with your computer. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all of this. So please do leave a comment below. And until next time, take care.